Hey, what's up, everybody? I am Majestic Serenity, and today we're going to be getting into some healthy eating habits. Where are all my singers at? Because I'm talking to you today. Okay, so for all of my singers, when it comes to making sure that your voice is healthy, whether it's before you perform or even just on a regular, you always want to make sure that your vocal cords, your voice is hydrated. And the number one way to do that is plenty of water. A day before you perform, always perform at least. Make sure that you have enough water to where your urine is clear. Seriously. Another thing that is really important to eat a lot of baked meats. Baked chicken, fish. Try to stay on a healthy diet like fresh fruits and vegetables and lots of vitamin A, foods with vitamin A. Those all keep mucus. It steers mucus away from your, throat and away from your vocal cords. Anything that has vitamin A keeps the mucus away as well. As far as the meats, like baked chicken and fish, that gives you lots of protein. Another thing that is good to have is tea with a little bit of honey, like a teaspoonful. Not too much because honey does have sugar in it, and sugar is what you should try to stay clear from. Because the sugar, it causes strain to your vocal cords. Now, let's get specific into water. Do not drink ice cold water. Do not drink too hot water. Try to have room temperature water. That's the best water for your vocal cords because, we are warm-blooded human beings. So the water that's too cold and too hot, it throws off our body, our senses. Room temperature water is easier to process and digest, and it's less harmful to the vocal cords. Also, try some black licorice root. This protects your voice from different bacterias and helps to keep your voice, your throat from getting sore. If you ever had like strep throat or a sore throat, licorice root can help with that problem. Also, breathing in, taking a nice long hot shower and breathing in the steam, that can also help with clearing out the pathways through your vocal cords and your throat to help with any type of sore throats or anything like that. There is a tea called Throat Coat, and that also has healthy properties that contribute to making your voice healthier and not damage it. It forms a layer over your vocal cords, a protective layer to keep you from straining them, putting any strain on your vocal cords or damaging them. Now, let's get into some things that you should stay away from. Now, if you can't stay away from these on the regular, at least stay away from them at least 3 hours before your show, before you perform. Stay away from any type of dairy products, milk, yogurt, cheese, dairy. It's not good. It causes a lot of mucus. And mucus is not good for singing because that traps the airways. And we need air to sing, The air lets the sound out. Any type of sugary foods, candies, cookies, anything like that has a lot of sugar in it, stay away from that. You know why? Because it takes the energy out of your voice. You don't want your voice to sound, non-energized. Another thing that you should stay away from is caffeine. Caffeine dries out your vocal cords. Another food that has caffeine in it is chocolate. So stay away from chocolate. Chocolate also has a lot of sugar, and it also causes acid reflux. So these are some things that you should think about because you don't want to have symptoms of these things while you're performing. Fried foods are another thing that you should stay away from because they fill up your vocal cords with a lot of mucus and gunk, and it's just best to stay clear away from fried foods, especially before you perform. Stay away from butter because that's a dairy product, and also, most importantly, ice water. Ice water, I know a lot of people like ice water, but ice water is not good for your voice because it can constrict your vocal cords from having the amount of flexibility that they can reach while you're singing. And you want to expand your voice as much and as far as you can. So just stay away from ice cold water because that's not the best option. Room temperature, remember, is always the best. Also, alcohol. Alcohol has sugar in it, a lot of sugar, and it tends to dry out your vocal cords. So for those of you who try to have a drink before you perform to calm your nerves or make you less nervous, I know it would probably help, but in the sense of your vocal cords, your voice, it would hurt it. So try to stay away from that. And the last thing is nothing at all. You have to eat something. You always have to eat something because singing, have you ever heard the term singing is a sport? In my opinion, it is, and other people's, they don't think so. But you have to use your entire body to sing. You have to get all of that air from inside of you and let it out as much as you possibly can. So you're using all of your muscles, your organs inside of you, they're working and they're pushing that air up and out of your body, through your voice and out for the world to hear you. So you need energy to be able to do that. You don't want to burn out halfway throughout your performance. So make sure you are eating something, and by something, I mean the right things that we just went over today in this video. You will see the difference, and try it. You are worth it. I will see you guys next Monday at 7. Make sure you comment, like, please share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. And I will see you next Monday.